Lisa, where are you calling me from?
I am calling you from Kansas City.
Do you have any kids?
I do.
How many?
3.
How many men?
By 1.
You ever been married?
Yes.
When did you get divorced?
Because I want it to be fast.
Are
You asked me questions. You want me to stop. You don't want me to tell you no lie, right?
So you are divorcing your marriage of 3 children and 1 man because of sex. Madness.
You divorced your husband because you want to be out here in these streets?
I did. Yep.
There's no shame in it. See the pride in her eyes. Can you tell me that this woman ever loved that man? I doubt it.
Well, how did that street life work for you?
It did not. That's why I'm single.
Ah.
So did you have an affair with your husband?
I did not. I wanted to.
So you got a divorce because you wanted to have sex with other men?
One particular man.
Okay, so when you got the divorce, did you and that man have sex?
I did.
And what happened after that?
It was horrible.
Ah.
Did you try to get your ex-husband back?
No. I felt a little ratchet afterwards.
How long was you married for?
19 years.
So you...
19-year marriage gone down the drain just because she doesn't feel like it. Now people wonder why men are scared of getting married. When you can end a marriage like this without the husband. Man, this is sad.
Because you wanted to have sex with another man.
Yeah.
Do you regret doing that?
Yeah.
So what would you tell to the ladies watching? What advice would you give them?
Don't leave your man, your husband. You can leave a man, but don't leave your husband.
So now with all that being said, what kind of man are you looking for?
I'm looking for a white man. White
Lisa,
man.
are you being a comedian?
No, I'm being for real.
Okay, why do you want a white man? Why you want a white man now?
Because I think they're a little bit more in tune with a sensitive atmosphere.
So no black men, just white men only.
White men only.
What are your deal breakers?
Black men.
Your learnings for leaving your husband is you don't want to date a white man. Okay, let me be fair to her. She said her learnings was to stick with your husband. But I don't believe this woman, if you give her another chance and she enters a marriage that she doesn't feel good, she will stay with the man. I don't believe it.
Black men.
Why don't you want to date black men ever again?
I don't, because it's just too much. Baby mama drama. Give me some more, T.
But you have 3 children also. Who do you expect to get married to?
Girl, you a black woman who left her whole husband because you want to be out here in the streets with your vagina.
There's so many things here. I don't understand why people do this, and there is no level of shame in their eyes or in their feeling or their persona. I don't see any. She says she regrets it, but regret comes with some form of humility. I don't see any humility here. She's not been humbled by her actions. I'm guessing she still gets benefits from the man with the way the American system is, and that's why it's not really hitting her as much as possible. You live a good marriage of 19 years. You didn't say anything about him beating you, him abusing you, or him torturing you, whatever the case. Your marriage was good. You just wanted to be promiscuous with another person. People, I don't care whether it is multiple person. As far as you are married and you are going outside your marriage, you are promiscuous. You do that, you experience the wonders you thought was good outside, and it was horrible. And because now you feel bad, you can't come back into the man's life. At least tell him you were wrong. You say you felt ratchet. Yeah, that is guilt. That is guilt after you've been caught, not real remorse. Real remorse will compel you to go and apologize to that man. It's not as if he will take you back, but you will still do it. I don't understand. What would you tell your children if they watch this in the future? Because this is not going anywhere. This is in the internet. It is somewhere. Somebody in her family will see this. The children will someday see this. What would they think of their mom? Would they say she followed her truth and we support her, or they will be like, "Mommy is selfish. You just destroyed those children's life." Nonsense. Also, shout out to Peace World. This video was compiled from this dude. His clips. If I was to find these clips myself, I don't think I'll be able to do them. So go check out his own commentary. I'm skipping his commentary because I want you guys to go and check it out yourself. So let's go.
Back the up.
I am. You're the only one doing it.
You are not. I will break your glasses with my bare hands if you do not get back inside your house. Do you understand me?
I'm just the witness and so it all.
Then shut the and do not talk. Out of the car. Out of the car. I'll break the window. Out. Get out of the vehicle.
Hey.
The police are here. Get out of the car. Get out of the car. Get out of the car. The police are coming. You have to get out. You will give a statement. Get out. Or hide in there. Or you can hide in there.
She's being smart because you're being aggressive.
Yeah, I am because I just got hit, you idiot.
I sat there and watched it.
You try almost getting hit twice on the road within 30 seconds. Crash your car, get and then handle this, man. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you, dumbass? What's wrong with you? Telling me to calm down?
God bless you.
You insane? God bless your stupid sweetheart. Get the back inside your house.
Hey,
Hey, what? Hey, what?
and be good.
Hey, what?
And the cops will deal with it.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm here.
Okay?
Looking at this man is about 10 to 15 years older than this woman. In this side of the world, you don't have the right, or they look at you as spoiled and badly mannered when you shout at your elders like this. Regardless of what he did, you're not supposed to be shouting at an older man like this. Let's say let me be generous, let me say he's 5 years older than her, which is a stretch to me. Aside, this man is counseling the other lady who was in the other car to stay in her car because this can get violent. Let the police come first before you come out. This lady is aggressive. All she needs to do right now is to mellow down. She's taking aggression and coming to the man because this man has been taught in his own culture that you do not touch a woman. So women in that culture don't know the repercussion of coming up to a man's face like this. When another man confronts another man in this same manner, you are asking for a fight. You will get shoved. And when you get shoved, the two of them activate their fighting instinct. As it's like something happens. But she is confronting him, maybe because he's short. I'm not exactly sure why she has this level of confidence. But if you try this in the Caribbean, if you try this in Africa, if there are people around, the men will more or less go on his own way. But so they are very irresponsible people around here that they don't care about the social shape. They will just shove you away. They can beat you up. So as much as possible, women should not overstretch their physical prowess over men. You won't win this battle. The only saving grace you have is cultural shame. Don't tempt it, because what if the man is at his lowest point? If he retaliates and he is willing to go to prison, you might not recover. You might just end up in the hospital. So it's not something you should try. It's not something you should risk. It is dangerous. Mind you, for the people who will try to take me out of context, I'm not saying the man should push her. I'm saying there is a chance that it might happen. And when it happens, hospital bill no good. No go even care whether it is right or wrong. Your bones are broken. If you're enjoying this video, please leave me a like, share the video if you are enjoying it so far, and subscribe. We need your support. It's small for you, but it's a huge thing for us. Just a button away. Click it.
It's no secret that I love black men, right? But I will never be with another African man in my life. You know why?
Why?
Because my last relationship, we were doing so great. I told him I wanted to marry him. He told me the same. And then literally a couple weeks later, he broke up with me for no reason. And said, I love you, but I just can't be with you. Because I don't know how to commit to someone. I don't know how to be with one person the rest of my life. And it just scares me. And then, I was just talking to another African man. And his fucking wife texts me. His wife. Okay? This man lied about his age. He lied about his name.
Yeah.
He lied that he had a child. Or that he didn't have a child, mind you, because he does. fact that he has a whole fucking wife. I'm done. I'm done with the Africans. Don't even talk to me if you're African. I'm good.
So at least the first guy was honest with you and he told you that I don't want to hurt you. He told you the kind of person he is and he said, nope, deuces. I don't want to generalize, but most Africans that are out of Africa in the United States like you are the rich Africans, or the Africans that have enough to leave Africa. the Pan-African, the pro-Africans will start fighting me, blah blah blah. Well, Africa is not exactly the sweetest place to be in, especially my own side of Africa, Nigeria. So most Nigerians, their biggest dream is to leave Nigeria. So people like that, with their affluence when they were in their old country, most likely had enough women around them, and they've been spoiled to the point where they don't need to be in one relationship, and it's not a good thing. It's sinful. They will go to hell if they continue, so they should repent. But you need to understand that this is a spoiled person, not necessarily always spoiled, but they had enough to attract a lot of ladies, and they leave, they come here and they look at you and they be like, okay, let me also continue my lifestyles. They've become a slave to that type of lifestyle, so they can't stick with one woman. So he was honest. This one is rare. Many won't even tell you, so he's rare. I doubt he was a Nigerian that he's this rare, that is this honest with you about about this type of his lifestyle. The second one is also very common. Why? Because some Africans leave their country and go abroad with the hopes of getting some form of citizenship. So that citizenship is something that you will most likely be a victim for, because he knows that, yes, I can't get the beautiful lady. I can't deal with the African American because our cultures are just way different. Because like it or not, Africans are very conservative, and white women also are also conservative to the extent of Africans. So he sees you as an opportunity to get a visa. Why? Because that's the easiest he can find. So he can marry you while still having a wife in Nigeria or wherever the case may be. Once he gets his citizenship, he just divorces you and brings his wife over. So there is a danger. Yes, there is a danger. So it's not like there in your country where everything is very documented and you can trace that, oh, this guy is married. Here it's hard, but if he has a marriage registry, you can try and find, if you do your investigation right. But if he's married traditionally, nothing there happen. You can't find him. You can't find a wife. Again, this guy also, you took a vow with a woman in Nigeria or whatever the case may be, and you came over to come and take the same vow with another woman. That is a violation and a shame in the eyes of God. If you continue like this, you are insane and God will punish you. I do not condone visa marriage or green card marriage or citizenship marriage for any good reason, for any reason at all. If you know your intention is to marry a lady and divorce her because once you get your visa or whatever, you will divorce her, you are dishonoring God. That is, you are saying, God, this institution that you made, I'm going to destroy it because I want something out of it. Once I get it, I'm gone. That is shameful. You are no worse than a woman that marries a man for his riches.
Getting comments on my videos about how women want to decenter men from their lives, but they're married to a man so they can't. And I just want to say that that's not at all true. You can decenter men while very much so being in love with and in healthy partnership with a man. Decentering men is not about removing all men from your life. It's about prioritizing yourself and what is right for you in your life without concern about a man's perception. For example, you could be married to a man, and whenever you get dressed in the morning, you're getting dressed for yourself, not for what he likes. Your life decisions are more influenced by your own thoughts and opinions rather than your husband's. No longer cater to the male gaze, stay strong in your boundaries around men, and you listen to your own intuition and wisdom over what a man has to say. We don't have to totally get rid of men in our lives because men can be valuable participants in our lives without being the center of our lives.
What do I have to say here? All she just told women is be selfish. If you want to see your marriage and your relationship get destroyed fast, listen to this advice and watch how your marriage deteriorates. Why will you marry somebody and you don't want to center yourself around them? I will scold a man if he gives the same advice to another man. Your wife should be an influence in your life. I think she's conflating two things: decentering and not considering. I'm not exactly sure. Let me be gracious to her. And she's trying to say, don't live your life because of a man. I guess that's a general advice. Don't live your life because you don't have any form of identity. I understand. But you have to consider your wife. You have to consider your husband in every single thing you do. Everything. Doesn't mean you don't have hobbies. Doesn't mean you don't dress. Doesn't mean you don't do anything. But if it affects your wife, you have to consider it. If it affects your husband, you have to consider it. Finish. If your husband says, I don't like that, you have to consider it. If your wife says, I don't like that, you have to consider it. If your husband says, we are going this direction, after we've discussed and I've listened and I've weighed all the options, we are going this direction, you are going that direction. No if, buts of what. You are going that direction. You don't decenter men. If he's the one you have chosen to submit to, you don't decenter men. You do not. You listen to them and you make sure that they are happy. So I guess people just try to find problems where problems don't exist. Don't get your identity from, or your sense of being from, your man. I understand. Let me be gracious and hope that's what she's saying. But you have to consider your man. Please. Please. Maybe my brain is too small to understand her. But please. Please. Because everybody is decentering this, decentering that, decentering this, decentering that. He's your love. Love him. Finish. Thanks for watching. I hope you people enjoyed this compilation. Again, check out Peace World. He's the original compiler of these clips. Until the next one, I'll see you guys and gals. Support me by liking, sharing, and subscribing, especially commenting. Until next time, I'll see you guys and gals again. Bye-bye.